Alright, how you doing? BK from manforwars.com. The last video just got cut off. His laptop died. That was strange, but I think there's a bit of a chill which killed the battery faster, so sorry about that. But it's currently 5:23 p.m. Wednesday, March 25th, 2020. Toronto Police Services headquarters. Went over all this 40 College Street, hanging out with my buddy here. Hermaphrodite cop statue, finishing a pyramid, and just going through. A text exchange I had with a liberal friend of mine, and might be okay. Don't have a viewfinder on this, and explaining how this is being created as part 2 of Corona crisis. Can men use this chance to save polite Canadians who save Canada? Corona crisis. Can men use this chance? And a lot of people want to be nice to each other, as I said earlier. So okay, so I'm going to get back to this text here, right? It says here, so maybe as these unfamiliar thoughts settle and you reflect on them, it'll help. Because I'll show you, as I was explaining, how this is happening, right? And again, this whole pyramid here, you can be like, oh, whatever. It's like, oh, crap, people might want this that aren't nice, right? And we should at least vote on, whatever these blocks represent. Have a referendum. Good old-fashioned Canadian referendum. Referendum. Ref. Okay. So, hopefully, you can feel happier if these thoughts settle and you reflect on them, right? So it says here, you can see my last text for why your response is ironic and proves it was correct. My response of can't talk to people you disagree with, can't talk to people you agree with, barely talk anymore, make sure no one else can, right? Look at people as crazy or stupid for doing that, so on. So it was ironic. I hoped a simple, clear, logical explanation would help you feel better and stronger and more able, especially as, quote, a man, to at least, quote, hear anything, since many men now can't and are weak, gender-confused messes messing everyone else up instead of making sure everyone is fine. Hence, Corona crisis, chance for men to save polite Canadians to save Canada. All those people in Alberta complaining that the oil industry is whatever. What's going on over there? What's going on in BC? What's going on in Quebec? Right? This seems to be sort of a global thing, even though it's sort of represented here, in Toronto. All right. Well, that's it. And you can go online. And, patriots out there, badass, ballsy patriots who really care about this country and the people who live here can sensibly, to some degree, re-inform and re-entertain each other. But there's also lots of new people to reach in the offline info war. See the description below and see manforwars.com for more. But okay, and otherwise, offline, this is what happens. You can't really talk about it. You can only go back on Twitter, like, this is crazy, this is great. What about your friends, your family, friends? Nah, just get quiet, uncomfortable, don't say anything. I'll have to hear the same thing, think the same thing, say the same thing, do the same thing. Anyone does anything different, make them do the same thing. So that's the zombie process, right? So many men are gender-confused messes, messing everyone else up instead of making sure everyone's fine. This is the biggest problem we have today. And instead of men changing the subject like a wife losing an argument, I want to get paid to help solve it for men like you and others so you can show, get, and feel more respect and help everyone else get it. Which is true. And it's an option. Otherwise, I don't bother people about it because you can't feel guilty, embarrassed, and lie and argue, and it's just a mess, right? So, or I just ignore it and focus on other stuff. I'm not upset at all, and I don't want to make you upset. If you have to get upset at anyone saying anything except what you say, or doing what you do, it's kind of sketchy, uncomfortable, whatever, right? And I say, but, ... If we can't say anything at all different and figure out what makes the most sense, why not just stop talking? And stop anyone else from talking? Then just be quietly uncomfortable near each other. Who wants that? People like us, or some bad people in charge of us? It's worth considering, with a virus crisis and maybe martial law and depression crisis to worry about, people who can discuss more ideas about what to do than less may help a lot. Who knows? Hope we'll see. They say, yeah, you may be right, whatever, short thing. And I say, well, please just considering whatever you hear from, our friend or anyone, if you think they're not trying to lie to you, if you can, as you'd like, and thanks. Right? So that's the big issue that we have here, right? So, Corona crisis. Can men use this chance to save polite Canadians who save Canada, right? I think many want to. Right? It's tough time to be selfish and annoying when people, may need each other. And so, it sucks. It sucks in good times, it sucks in bad. So, anyway, we'll leave it there for now. BK for manforwars.com. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, share, get in touch with questions, to work together, or financial support or whatever. And otherwise, hope this helps, and I'll talk to you soon. Cheers.